Hello Pisces, this is your teen love reading. Just wanted to say thank you to the people that stayed subscribed, and please comment, share, and like, and let me know if this reading related to you. Alright, so let's see what's going on with Pisces for teen regarding their love and relationships. Eight of Swords, Hierophant, Queen of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Strength, Temperance, and Page of Cups. Wow, a lot of people in this, and majors. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. So right now the central issue is the Page of Cups. So maybe this is could be regarding a child, a water sign child, or just an offer of love that is new and innocent, and also maybe a little bit immature, and maybe that's why you have this, because all the cards here are pretty favorable except for the Eight of Swords. So someone is in their head about being trapped. This is, to me, this Eight of Swords is like a mental prison, okay? But this is something that the person has put themselves in. Now, this Queen of Wands has come out in all three readings that I've done so far. So this energy is, it could be you, it could be someone else, but I mean, I would see you as the Page of Cups, and then we have Temperance here as well. So there is a slow moving energy, some sort of offer, possibly from a younger earth sign, that is going to bring back balance into your love life. And maybe someone wants to get married with this Hierophant card, because they feel like that's what they want. That's what's going to bring the balance back into their life, is to have a family environment, a relationship. Maybe someone does have a small child that they're worried about, in the sense that they want to have a family. So if you already have a child and you're a single parent, maybe you're looking for this offer. Maybe you're wanting to align yourself in a family situation so that you can help care for this child, or you possibly could be getting pregnant or maybe pregnant. Now, the Page of Cups here is, with the fish coming out, and to say yes, this is very indicative of a Pisces here. Now, with the Queen of Wands and the Strength card, there could be a Leo that could be significant for you. Also, Taurus. Now, maybe there is some, with the Eight of Swords here next to the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands with the black cat. Now, she can also be, she could be powerful and strong and passionate, but have strong spiritual ability and power. So it could go both ways. She could also be a manipulator in this situation for some of you. So that's why it could have dual meaning with the Strength card. Now, if you do have Leo that's strong in your chart, which could be what this means here too with the Strength card. Maybe just saying, tap, instead of being trapped in your mental prison here in your Eight of Swords, to draw off of that energy, to use your power, your spirituality, your intuition, and use that power to get past this. Now, it will probably take some time, because maybe you are still learning. This could be a new feeling or emotion that you could possibly, or a new love that you're looking at, that is, for whatever reason, making you feel this Eight of Swords, because this Eight of Swords is here. So maybe it's just, you will get back to your balance, I believe. Either someone's going to help you get there with the Knight of Pentacles, or this could be even your energy trying to bring this in, like try to gain balance. And you do have the Hierophant here, so maybe this is also telling you, keep doing the right thing here, because this is about religion. It's the Marriage Alliance card, but it's also about conforming to, what is right. This is almost like do unto others as you would have them do unto you. by doing the right thing. Okay. And that's, what I think this could mean here too. Just be strong, continue to try and keep your balance. Maybe also be slow in who you're offering your love to, and don't let it, kind of just watch for signs and synchronicities, because you do have this Ace of Swords here too. So all of the signs, it looks like fire, water, air, and earth, they're all here, okay? Um, because you just keep seeking out the truth in your truth, okay? So that you can get to this, what it is that you want out of your relationship or out of your love life. Maybe you are wanting to offer your love to a fire sign, specifically a Leo, but you are worried about it. There is some negative thinking that's going on behind that. Someone is taking their time because they want to make sure they're making the right choice, and it's a balance. Because when you think about it, when you couple up with someone, what is that connection going to be like? And it's very hard to connect with someone on an emotional, physical, and spiritual level nowadays, especially because everybody is so distracted with their lives. Okay, and especially with the rise of social media, instead of people looking outside of themselves to learn or grow or observe other people, have become very narcissistic in the sense that they're always thinking about themselves, about what they're going to do, what they're doing, what they look like, and they're kind of shutting themselves off to what's going on in the outer world and with other people. Um, so, but Pisces, I mean, being a water sign, I don't think that is what the issue is for you, but it could be for this fire sign that you could be dealing with, that you be in love with, or think that you're in love with, or feel like they're the one. I think that might be, maybe this person is very, very strong, and that is, fire signs are very appealing because they can be very, but remember, fire and water don't mix. So, your situation. If there's issues, you have to be honest with the sword of truth. Oh, the sun is underneath. That's nice. Okay, so as long as you're being honest with yourself about the situation, about the person, because deep down inside your intuition will tell you, you already know whether or not this is a good match, if this is going to bring up, if this is going to be a balanced relationship, a balanced, equal give and take of a relationship. And if it's not, then you know that you know the truth, okay? And if you face that truth, then you will get to your happiness. You will achieve your happiness because you're being honest and truthful about, who you're dealing with. Especially with, I would say that you could be, that's the thing about water signs. Sometimes they're clouded by their emotions, but aren't mentally seeing the true picture. So always look for the truth in a situation, and that will help guide you to making choices and decisions regarding your love life and who you choose to let into your life, because you should be taking your time, being very picky, okay? Making your choices from an educated, level-headed mind frame, rather than just thinking from your heart, which water signs typically tend to do. Very, and that's part of your characteristic. So let's see why the Eight of Swords is here. Why is the Eight of Swords? Eight of Swords here for Pisces regarding love. Why is this here? Or those didn't want to. So maybe there's an earth sign that possibly could be involved here. Also, too, this could be you. Maybe you're focusing on your pentacles, on your foundation, on your work life, and so maybe there's an issue with this. You have it. You feel like you have everything, possibly financially, in the foundation, but you're still looking out for more, or you're having to make a decision, or you're having trouble balancing the work life love right now. And that's what's happening here. Maybe you feel like you're going to lose out on something here. Or, there could be two choices here. Or you could be part of a two-choice situation, meaning a third-party situation. Um, Maybe this even involves someone that is already married with a karmic, and maybe you're worried about who's going to be chosen, whether it be you or someone else, or you choosing between two people. But I think what you need to do is just be patient and let whatever the universe is going to bring in, don't force anything, because at the end of the day, it's going to be what it's supposed to be. And when you force things, that's when you start to have problems. So I think whatever the decision that is made, the final decision is that you have to be accepting of it, knowing that you have your angels of balance here, or kind of, it's like the tower. It's like if something is not on firm foundation, or a good thing, it's not in your path, then it's going to come crumbling down. So you have to have the faith and confidence in the universe playing out the way it's supposed to, and not forcing anything because you get emotional about it. Let's see, why is the Queen of Wands here? Who is this? Is this your energy, or is this someone else? Queen of Wands here, Pisces. All right, now you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. So maybe this is someone that has fire and earth, okay? And then, and if you're, this is masculine, feminine energy. And as you know, we're dual energies. We can be masculine, we can be feminine. There's times when I'm very masculine in energy, and there's times when I'm feminine in energy. So you are dealing with an earth sign with fire, okay, or fire with earth. This could be used, lots of Leo, Taurus again here. So that would be significant for you. Now, you have King, Queen, and Knight of Pentacles here. So I want to say this is not, for some of you, this is not a third party situation. This is you just trying to balance out, or trying to connect with someone that is different from you. I mean, we're all different from each other. So there is this possibly for you going back and forth about, am I making the right decision? Is this person right for me? Am I, should I invest in this person? But also too, like I said, I feel like it's a work relationship balance that could be possibly imbalanced. It could be on your end, it could be on their end. Someone is having issues with it, getting their balance here and making choices, and feeling slightly like they're in limbo, in some indecision. But whoever this person is, I mean, King of Pentacles is the king with the Midas touch, right? He's an alchemist. So especially with the Strength card, and with the Strength card here, if there are any negativity surrounding this reading, the Strength card typically cancels all of that out. So I would say overall, you guys are in a good spot, and you have to be honest. If a red flag comes up about a situation or a person, you have to listen to that. Don't just push it away and let your emotions overshadow or cloud your judgment. Let's put it that way. But overall, I want to say this person, if you're dealing with this person, they seem to me like it could be a good, but just take your time to make sure that the connection is real and the connection is a good connection for you. All right. So, let's just see why the Hierophant is here. Maybe someone wants to get married to this person. They see this person as marriage material. And like I said before, someone could already be in a marriage, maybe having to choose between two people, trying to regain balance. Because when you align yourself in a marriage, you want to make sure that it's equal give and take, and both people are putting in their efforts, right? Otherwise, it's just not going to work. And that's why I think this is here, down here. It's like everybody wants that. It's a working relationship. It's just like working. You have to work at a relationship just like you have to work for your money. You still have to work in a relationship. You can't just let go of the reins and let somebody else do the driving and do all the work. So why is the Hierophant here for Pisces? High Priestess. Okay, so these two are very much, this to me looks like, I've heard that, and this is, when I see these two together, this seems to me as to be a soulmate twin flame connection when these two are together. Okay, because they're both representing spirituality and religion, and even though they say the High Priestess and the Magician, and that too, I would say it could be the same meaning, but here especially, I think this is beautiful, and it's the 2 card. So yes, you probably already know, um, with the 2 cups here as well, that this person makes you feel like there is that strong spiritual bond and connection. You probably already, um, you have some experiences that align, childhood experiences that align with each other, meaning that you have had the same experience, possibly the same upbringing, childhood, relationship with parents, and but you have this worry, and that's good. It's good to try to discern things, but I think that, this is what this is saying for me, is that you don't need to worry, because it is a good. However, again, like I said, just take your time. Let the person show you who they are. Okay, don't make any assumptions by what they say. Just watch what they do, right? You have to watch actions, not just words. Okay, and just kind of, sometimes it's like, what do they say? When you want to hear the truth, or like you just ask the question and you just don't say anything, let the person speak. Like you sit there in silence, and you watch body language, you listen to words, and most people will tell you, um, what they are, if you just sit back and listen, right? So I think that's what this is saying here. And remember to, yeah, just tap into your intuition, because this High Priestess did show up. So you're highly intuitive. So just continue to use your intuition, and your power to decipher what is going on. All right, Pisces. So with that, I hopefully I'll see you in August. Take care.